Hello everyone, and we're back for another episode of Extremities Originals.
And for today's creature feature, it will be all about the LEGO compatible custom Extremities Original Edmontonia. But first of all, I'd like to thank YouTube.com Audio Library for this awesome background music. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification button. Just click on the icons below. Thanks everyone! The winners of the Guess SPC contest will be announced at the end of the video, but for now, here's how to join. Just click on the Extremities icon and then click on the community link to be able to see all my posts. And we're back! Let's get it on with the video. Hello again everyone, and this is my newly custom Edmontonia. For those of you who do not know, this is actually a type of Ankylosaur with a very peculiar armor. It is based off from the Edmontonia that is seen in the Walking with the Dinosaurs 3D movie. That movie is actually great and you guys should see it whenever you can. But first, let's finish off the video. Of course, joining me here is Evie, and he will be coming back later for some size comparisons. But for now, let us have a closer look. Now, for the closer look, it is actually very similar to what I've done with the Unofficial. The main differences would actually be on the colors of the figure, as well as the changes or the differences in the armor itself. You can see here from the top view that the armors will have several spikes on the side, with prominent dermal plates proximal to the head and gradually decreasing in size as we go to the tail. The top of the head will also have several armors to it, as indicated with the brown dermal plates. Now, the beak will be gray, and then the spikes as well as the back armors are actually colored gray. There are several speckling on the sides as well as the tail and the head. For articulation, it can actually open its mouth and twist its head. The tail's articulation actually consists of twisting as well and can be turned from right to left like so. As with my other custom figures, its extremities can actually move as well, like so. It can be positioned in several ways, such as this walking position for the Edmontonia. Dun 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 dun. It is as if it's strolling along his enclosure. Let's put it back on a neutral position and let's take a look at it one more time very closely and on a 360 degrees. So that is the Edmontonia so far. Now let's go to the size comparisons. So here is the Edmontonia along with Evie, and as with the size comparison, you can see that it is very much proportionate in size compared to the illustration that is shown above. Ta-da! So this wouldn't be a size comparison if you do not compare with other custom figures that I've made so far. Let us start with the smallest Ankylosaur. So this is the Krytanosaurus that I've made a few months back. It's actually based off from the novelist which created actually Jurassic Park, Michael Crichton. You can see that I have made a little M on his head just to mark off the resemblance to the author. You can see also that the size is very much different from that of the Edmontonia, as it is very much smaller and shorter than that of the recent custom. Moving on to the next comparison, the Unofficial. Now the video is actually available as well, and you can view it on the link that I've shown above. Continuing on with the size comparisons, you can see here that the Edmontonia is actually at par with size and length with that of the Unofficial. The Unofficial may have just a little bit of advantage in terms of length because of the club tail that he has. However, in terms of width, you can see here that the Edmontonia is a little bit wider and more bulkier than that of the Unofficial. For both figures, height is the same and also with the same number of studs in it. And that's it for the size comparisons between the Edmontonia and Euoplocephalus. Now it's time to bring out the last Ankylosaur that I have, the Ankylosaurus. Now this is actually an old custom of mine from years back. That is why most probably the articulation is not that updated, but I do plan to have an updated version of this once I have a new base figure for the Ankylosaurus. But comparing it in size nonetheless, you can see here that of course the Ankylosaurus is much larger than that of the Edmontonia. So this is actually my current Ankylosaur collection. Oops, Skippy fell. Well anyways, I do plan to add some more Ankylosaur species, so go ahead and comment on which species you'd like to see next. But for now, let us have a roll call. Edmontonia, Ankylosaurus, Euoplocephalus, and Krytanosaurus. So I wanted to bring out all my armored dinosaur collections, and here they are, both the Ankylosaurs as well as the Stegosaur species. Currently I have 3 Stegosaurs and I have 4 Ankylosaurs. Now it is time for us to have a roll call. Edmontonia, Ankylosaurus, Stegosaurus, Cantrosaurus, Euoplocephalus, Muorosaurus, and Krytanosaurus. And that is the armored dinosaur collection so far. I hope you like it. Now let us move on to assemblies, and Mike will be assisting me with this part of the video. The Edmontonia will actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 pieces to it. Now let us start by connecting the head with the lower jaw. Like so. Now let's connect the head and the neck part to the body. Alright. Now it is time for us to connect the extremities. Let's start with the right extremities first. So the back legs and the front legs. Now for the left extremities this time. The front leg and then the back leg. And now for the last piece of the puzzle, of course the tail. And this completes the figure. The Lego Custom Edmontonia. Now I have a few footages and also photos of when I was making this figure. This is now time for us to have Extinct Bricks at work. For the kit bashing and also the sculpting parts of the video, you can actually refer to the Euoplocephalus video for you to see how I made actually this particular Ankylosaur. After it has been primered, I start with the base colors of this figure. Now the primary colors would actually be dark brown on areas where the armor plates are actually located. Now the underbelly and the rest of the skin on the creature is actually light yellow and brownish as well, which actually gives it a little bit more gradient from that of the dark brown and to the lighter underbelly, which is the color I'm applying at the moment. After these colors have been applied, I use the same colors to add several more textures or details to the side of the body by having it as speckles. You can see here that I have already done that. Now I have mixed up a little bit of colors of yellows and browns and have it on the head portions as well as the other speckling on the sides of the body. Now the plates and also the spikes will be colored light gray. This actually brings out a very good contrast between that of the armored body and the plates as well as the spikes. So here is the finished product. Now it is time for us to have some last looks as we start to end the video. The name Edmontonia actually came from Edmonton Formation where it was found, which is now called the Horseshoe Canyon Formation. Edmontonia was an odosaurid ankylosaur, meaning it did not have the dangerous club like the Ankylosaurus. However, its osteoderms were quite spiky. It is possible that when it was threatened, it may have just hunkered down on the ground to protect its relatively defenseless belly. Crusher here is enjoying his bonding time with the Edmontonia, which is actually a gentle creature despite its hardy appearance. Really sweet. Anyways, that's it for the video. I hope you like it. Now it's time for us to announce the Guess the Species contest winners. And we have 10 lucky picks for this round. And here they are. Allan Ignacio Porres, Daniel Palma, Stanley Wower, Shannon Kim, Mamad Mamad, Tiago Enrique, Mashaka Ballerino, Marcus Matnick, Jonathan Cedro, and Minerva Rebollar. Thank you everyone! And now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
Jurassic World Gang,
Top
Mountain
9.
Glorious Permana,
Top 8.
Plasticuri Resenzi,
Top
Xenomorph
7.
2.0,
Top 6.
Vasily Smikov,
Top 5.
the GCL,
Top
Floki
4.
Yus Vistaka,
Top
Jaden Santos,
Top
Jurassic
2.
Bricks, and
Top
Dinosaurs! Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guess the Species contest! Also, our babies Moira and Asher has their own vlog now, The Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please watch their videos and subscribe to their channel as well. Thanks for the support everyone! Please also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and here in YouTube. And as we always would say, let your inner dino brick roar!